I'm a little bit nervous. But I know this is where I belong. So I just gotta get out there and do what I was born to do.
Na NBA.
I hope I can make my family proud.
Eu tava gravando este jogo mesmo, primeira partida, e o que aconteceu foi bem simples. O jogo deu pau, do nada. O jogo deu pau do nada. Daí o que eu tô fazendo? Eu vou jogar ele de novo. Eu ia jogar em off e deixar vocês sem saber. Então vocês, galera. S2 pra vocês. Agora vamos pro jogo. Se eu não me engano, agora vai ter o treinador vai conversar. Não vai não.
Welcome everybody to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris. Glimpse coming off the bench of the first official NBA appearance from Freak.
You know, he's a great young player and even a better young man. So personally, I couldn't be happier for him. I know he's thinking about the game, but I hope he's able to take a moment to just enjoy this accomplishment.
Well said, and I hope so too. I mean, as a player, you want to stay even-keeled, but it's almost impossible. I mean, there's just so much that you've gone through to reach this point. It has to be emotional.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Henson dishes to Bayless. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And it's Henson atop the key. And a wide open look for Freak. And no good trying to get that one. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. New York ahead, leading by just one. And we'll get going after this from the BMO Harris Bradley Center. You know, Clark, you don't see that kind of perspective for most rookies. And the Bucks with some changes. Monroe's checked in for John Henson. McCarter comes in for Vasquez. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Jared Bayless. And then for New York, Porzingis comes in for Kyle O'Quinn. And Anthony subbed in for Thomas. McCarter in a two-guard. Greg Monroe is out there with Miles Plumlee. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Carter-Williams in at the point guard position. That's the five on the floor for the Bucks. 1:51 left in the first half of basketball. Last season ended with the Knicks pretty much packing it in, but Clark, it didn't start out that way.
You know what? Not at all. I mean, the Knicks were picked by many, Kevin, to be a playoff team last season. Clearly, things did not go as planned.
Williams can't get it to go.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
No good from outside that time from Freak. Knicks trail by 14. Roden kicks to Anthony. Buries the long-range jumper. Anthony's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Steps back and shoots. Monroe, no good.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Nobody near Williams. That ball's nice feed this time from Jose Calderon.
And really a nice string of possessions here, but they still got a ways to go.
Hey, it's a start, though, and they need something to build off to get back in it, so let's see if they can build on it.
Carter-Williams, the pass to McCarter. The three ball. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And now Calderon pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Calderon. And now the Knicks on the break. Anthony leading the charge.
And the lead's been shaved down with this last run, and now they're in a position maybe to tie it up.
Well, tie it up or take the lead perhaps, huh? A lot of good, solid performances are needed to pull out the win. But they're grinding along. I like that.
And we're through the...
Acho que agora tem uma cena no banco. Só que eu não quero ver. Tem como pular isso daqui não? Eu assisti ela inteira e depois eu descobri que tinha como
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely
no banco. Ó, 67 a 67.
7 seconds left to play in the third. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Anthony out there with Derek Williams. Then there's a follow. Then it's Tony Roten.
Último quarto.
Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. And for Milwaukee, McCarter, he's in at shooting guard. Antetokounmpo is out there with John Henson. Then it's Greg Monroe. And it's Carter Williams in at the 1. Back to Antetokounmpo. He feeds it to Freak. 5 to shoot. To take the lead. It's rebounded by New York. Anthony's got his third rebound tonight. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Carmelo Anthony, the third pick overall in the 2003 NBA. And so here is New York. They trail by 14. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And back to Melo's top 5 draft mates in 2003 all having rings. You can't choose the team you play for as a rookie. Melo simply hasn't been surrounded by that much talent. That's why it was somewhat surprising that he re-signed with the rebuilding Knicks team last season.
And New York making a change here. Calderon's checked in. And what a feeling it's got to be for this young player as that last bucket represents the first official score in the NBA from Freak.
Yeah, and you know, he can relax a little bit now. That first one is in the books. It won't be the biggest bucket he makes in his life, but man, it may be the most memorable.
I think you may be right about that. No matter how many thousands of them he winds up with, he'll never forget that first one.
Now here's a Flalo. Back to Calderon. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Vasquez. Here's Vaughn. That falls. Great assist by Vasquez.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well,
all right now. So, girl.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thanks, Kevin, and let's take a look now as he stepped up his game tonight, getting it done all game long and making the plays whenever they needed him to.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight, but we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal.